So what's going on here?
Wondrous
Oh,
depths. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
well, back where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradis looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Wait, 2 to 3 weeks?
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
A pillar of eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And Steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Regroup is here. Perhaps we get to see an Archmage in action.
Oh,
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
I forgot who Elia
Let's say
is.
wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Ambassador Hilgard must know something about... Well, I don't care about the ambassador. Wonder who struck first. I don't care about who struck first. We're too late.
Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed Sapadal from the prison. The Dream Scourge should be over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
Yeah.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Maybe they'll help us in return.
Him and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Oh, we're in like the end game zone now.
How did you make it out here?
God, they marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
Easy. You're here now. Where did they come from?
Envoy, what does the Garrote think they're doing?
They wanted to burn Fior. Why not start here?
It's an outrage. They've got no respect for the living land's history.
And it's gonna screw up your maps. Is the Emporium alright?
They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Ballarok.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
Just thank me in your next book. How does that sound?
On the very first page.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Ballarok yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Oh?
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know,
Ah.
for saving the city and everything.
Well, let's see what you got. Yeah, I'm gonna buy your toadstools. I don't need upgrade material anymore. Let me sell my garbage. I'm just spamming the spacebar. Yeah. Sansa's makeshift emporium. Who else is over here? Anyone I care about? Not particularly. There's... Oh,
Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made it snow in Shatterscarp.
wow.
Wow. But why snow?
She's like an ice mage.
Oh my god. I've never been this close to an archmage.
You from Wisconsin or something?
Archmage in Paradis? That can't be good.
Yeah. All up in the graves.
A familiar face.
Hey.
We meet again, Envoy. And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Paradis burns, thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it.
Hmm?
But the Dream Scourge is gone.
How? I killed Ludwine at Forja.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't be lucky enough for her to stay dead.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
Only minimally?
Empires die, legends are forgotten. Sorry, but you mortals truly are inconsequential in the long run.
I feel like freeing Sapadal is pretty world-changing.
Perhaps. A new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
Yeah.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
Well, hope it ends in a long nap after some good food.
Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled. Goodbye, Envoy.
Yeah.
And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
She doesn't know. Ugh. Now, what do I have back here? There's more stuff. This is all weird. Yeah, there's now a camp here. It's all busted down, walled up. I can't fast travel. I see that up there.
What happens in Dawnshore shall ripple across the living lands.
Hey, how you
Do we
doing?
even know what we're doing here?
Nope.
Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event. Thank you again for your help back in the archives. Paradis burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home.
Ah, will you be recording today's events for the archives?
Yes. What happens in Paradis now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradis falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways.
Jeez.
Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
It won't come to pass. I promise.
I hope so, Envoy. I truly do. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
I certainly hope so. Oh.
Giata, where have you been?
Oh shit.
Where haven't I been? I journeyed to the heart of the living lands, where time held its breath, and dreams had more substance than reality.
May I see it?
Not if you value your life.
So, how's it going?
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
How is Emerald Stair? More importantly, how are you?
Thriving on both counts, I'm happy to report. My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Would hate for you to endanger your livestock on our behalf.
Not to worry, I can always bring them back to fight another day.
Oh,
I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. Emerald Stair is healing, believe it or not. Once this is over, our crops will flourish like never before.
well, the Dream Scourge is behind us, thankfully.
Indeed. The metaphysical currents of the living lands are beginning to settle. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you, Ellie. My compliments to the flock, as always.
Enjoy the time with your flock, dearie. Try to keep them.
We know you. Did you help us? We must have seen you in a dream.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Fidelio sang for us. We must help him.
I thought Belena would be safer if she were here with me.
Did you hear the Dream Scourge is over? Yeah, we freed the god, and they stopped the Scourge. I don't remember where I know these two right now. Also, hello, Drillian. How you doing?
Do you think she'll ever... Never mind. She's stable. That's what counts.
Oh, you know what? You're the one with the Dream Scourge who had the
Do
lover.
you think she'll...
Adelaro.
Yeah.
Does he fight for us? Why do we think of this name?
Hello, fending off a headache. Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm back in the first zone, but it's like the end game version of it,
How's
basically.
Casagrada?
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? Maybe all this will make a hero out of him.
We don't need more heroes. We need everyone to come back alive.
Hell yeah.
I'll give you that. Just be ready.
If I go first and distract them. Oh, this is a bad
Beat the game already? Not yet. So after freeing the god, I guess while we were in the god's realm, 2 or 3 weeks have passed, and the paladins, the Steel Garrote, have launched an attack on Paradis, which is the city that was controlled by their empire anyways. So that's weird.
Fine, fine.
Nobody's taking Paradis today. Not on my watch.
It's all pretty cool. Like, very, very good climax so far. And that's the Superb Axe. Not as cool as a climax, but it works. Oh. I don't know how to feel about the fact that the bodies are lootable. Hey,
If you're wounded, find a place to lie down. Someone will get to you before you bleed out.
allegedly.
If I seem distracted, I apologize. I'm tending to the fallen, as you can see.
Sounds like a religious sect that's gone rogue. Yeah, early in the game, their leader did say that they're willing to serve the will of the Empire in spite of what, like, the ambassador and myself wanted. They serve the goddess of, I think, law, Wotica, who's kind of strict, to put it mildly. Let me know if you need anything.
Believe it or not, we have more than enough supplies. The Clavager knew this day might come. Unfortunately, my hands are full with the dying and the dead, and there's too many of both. If I don't get any sleep, I might be the next casualty.
Hey, take a break. You no good exhausted.
I suppose I've earned a couple of winks. You look like you could use a few. The next time we see each other, I just hope the fighting's done.
Yeah.
Relaxation helps to clear the mind. Nothing else comes close.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna steal from the dead. I've been going sort of chaotic good-ish. Oh, that's a grave. Oh, that's bodies. I'm leaving. Oh, there's more. Okay, this has been going for a while. Ladder. I'm gonna go to that party camp. This is my last chance to see if I can upgrade my gun. I'm hoping I have enough to do it. Hey, you two. I like that I can still see Castel's Folly over there. What? Oh, you're just grunting. Okay. People have things to say.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
Ready as I can be.
Understood. Same here. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
Well, the skeleton knight has a god of her own too, Marius, so I don't know. Were my companions with you in the garden, or were some... They, so I can only have two following me at a time, but in the garden, each of them had sort of a moment that called back to their story. Like, I don't know if I want to even talk about that too much. Well, like, Kai had a few quests involving his old deceased friend, Tama, and while we were there, Tama's bedroom was there. Like, I think it's like Sapadal was giving them closure, almost, which was kind of nice. So they each had a little moment. They were there in the garden, but they weren't there in the final moment when we freed the god, so that was cool. Yeah, we have a lot to do here.
You have a lot to do.
Yeah.
I just need to survive and make sure you live through this.
True.
Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
Oh. But I have a really good one about the founding of Solace.
I promise you I've heard it. Talk to you later, Envoy.
Yeah. And Giada?
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the living lands.
Yep. He shows his teeth a lot when he talks. Yeah. Maybe it's because his face is kind of smaller. I don't know. Dwarf people, you know. Well, after what we've been through, it almost feels like a formality.
You feel it too? I'm glad it's not just me. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone.
Yeah.
But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
Unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote, and it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring, so let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
I'd settle for one dreamless night under the stars.
Get some rest then. Let me take the first watch. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late.
Okay, fine.
Thanks for talking.
You have more to say, but I want to look at the crafties. Actually, let me look at my inventory, see if I can deconstruct things. By the way, if you don't notice, there's a weapon that I think you'd appreciate. It's called the Magic Missile. It's a pistol that shoots magic missiles that seek enemies. I appreciate the wordplay here. It's pretty great, yeah. I've also changed out from that shirt with the codpiece because this one restores my essence and I'm using that a little more. Alright, so can I upgrade Heaven Strike? Yes. All of my weapons and armor are now fully upgraded. Hell yeah. Magical codpiece. Yeah. Can I even shoot here? I want to see if I can... There's nothing to home in on right now.
Doing anything with the coal around your eyes?
What?
Right. Did you somehow not see the thick stripe across my eyes?
No, I mean designs other than the stripe.
Designs?
Don't get me wrong. The stripe really brings out your eyes, but it might be nice to change things up from time to time.
This is for camouflage. It has a vital role in surviving the wilds.
Surely
Also, the
you
gun's
don't
barrel.
want to be hidden all the time. How about the next time you want to stand out, you just let me know.
Right. We'll do that. Just maybe don't wait for me, though, okay?
Okay, what do you have to say, Giada?
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Looks like someone stuffed a wand to a pistol grip. Yeah. I think keeping Sapadal trapped wasn't good for the island.
No doubt it would have gotten worse over time. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
To better the living lands.
That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to it. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
Either way, things couldn't continue as they have.
For better or worse, change is inevitable. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
Go ahead. Yeah, for you, anything.
You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time.
Alright, well, that's all. Do you have anything else to say?
You too.
No. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to exit. Who do I want to take with me? I think I want to take Kai because he was at the start, right? And actually, I just noticed I like the different art, like what they're doing when they aren't in the camp. He's playing his little flute. He's sharpening stuff. She's messing with the focus, and she's reading or writing. I want to take Kai. And Yatsli, because I like the magic missile. She's just too useful. It's kind of frustrating, you know? Okay, I saw Giada left my party in the corner, and I was like, wait, what does that mean? She didn't, like, leave, did she? Okay. It's all good in the hood. Time to sleep on top of the stone. Well, you'd think that, but I'm assuming since we freed the god, she has no reason to bother us in our dreams. Hey, what's up, nerds?
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Hey.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Makutadek?
The origin of the dream
Now it's all four of them.
It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Discharged my duty to the Emperor and ended the Dream Scourge is the accurate answer, but I don't want to say that. I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Wodika imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I let him out.
Wodika no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradis? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakukubel. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
I could not leave a young god to rot in a cage more than a kissed child.
Altruism is fertile ground for folly, I've found.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradis.
Rude.
Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I distinctly remember killing her on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
She was ash.
Well, she's seen better days. But you wouldn't know it, judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
Alright, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
She's gonna try to kill me again, isn't she?
Regrettably, she's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems Oathbreaker. So long as her passion for Wodika lives, so too will her spirit.
That's sad.
Then we destroy her faith?
Yeah.
And the rest of her will follow.
Can I talk her to death?
Theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
What do you know about the attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
Do you know the state of the city?
We've had no news from inside for several days. From what we can observe, southern Paradis is in pieces, and the remaining militia batters at the gates to no avail.
Is there nothing our people can do?
Given the state of our supply routes after the Dream Scourge, and the Steel Garrote's destruction, we expect the people trapped inside will run short of fresh food and clean water in a matter of days.
Oh. And what about the opposition?
We brought as many Hale and Able from Thirdborn as would come. But after the Dream Scourge and our losses from Nakukubel, we could spare so few. I worry it won't be enough.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garrote for the sake of Paradis, not when we are so few.
You have plans for a counterattack?
Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
Nobody wants to risk their people at the front.
So you let the Paradis militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside,
the siege won't end until Ludwine does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely.
What does she hope to achieve here?
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. or the establishment of a Wodekan state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
If I had fucking chance of that.
Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn you to her side. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodeka, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Why did she attack Paradis now?
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution.
Yeah.
This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwine and the Tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence.
Giada has a point.
Ludwine's the muscle. I'm merely the personality. What was I supposed to do? Frown her into submission?
What good are you as a diplomat if you can't even keep your own beast under control?
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adia that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true god. That's Ludwine's vision for the Living Lands.
Do you think the Living Lands would... No, I don't want to ask that. Do you think that the Steel Garrote explore alternatives before deciding to attack?
What passes between Ludwine and her men, or between Ludwine and the Emperor, for that matter, is not my affair. But if I had to guess, this was the alternative.
Your empire is doing what it does best. Stamping out dissent until surrender is the only option.
Your republics are hardly any different. Their intentions in the Deadfire were certainly not pure.
As you say, we left the republics for a reason.
Enough of this. What happens next?
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you, all of you, to answer mine. Ludwine has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwine, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together.
The hell is a grave room? A grave room is an adherent system of government where the Empire oversees their vassal territory with minimal supervision. The vassal receives military aid and orderly government. The Empire receives taxes, resources, and conscripted soldiers.
But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adia will come. Indeed, we are already here.
I can just say, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a Grefrum at all. But how about a United Living Lands? No, I want to ask this.
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adia's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Who would be the grave?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwine. But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
I don't want to rule anybody.
Have some faith in yourself, Envoy. You'd grow into the role in time.
What about Sapadal? What do you think?
So pernicious. Touch the rot. yet the disease remains. Safety among spiders.
What's the dialogue for spiders? Is it going to just define like an 8-legged? Yeah, it's just talking about actual spiders. Okay.
A web gleaming with dew. They weave. They wait.
What do you guys think, companions?
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
What do the assembled leaders think?
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
A grave rum could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between, Envoy. And we'll have cannons enough to deter the adherents from trying anything stupid.
With the Dream Scourge ended, my people can soon return to Fior. If a renewed animancy could easily feed the island, I suppose we could send Adir what's left. But when lean times come, who will we feed first? Ourselves or the Empire?
Oh. What about other possibilities?
Of course.
What about a united living lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Okay, what do you guys think about a united lands?
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel, even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table. But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? When my people return to Fior, we could create such miracles of animancy, the living lands would become the breadbasket of the world.
I just realized it's Quilichi that came here and not the actual, like, guy that was in charge of Fior Mezziverno. Companions, what do you think?
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Hey, and Sapadal?
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
Alright.
Of course.
I know what I'd like to do.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
I think we should fight for United Living Lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Yeah.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
Gods, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
I'll defend Paradis with my life, even if it means the wheel.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living
Man,
lands
everyone
will
has
not
something
be
to say.
broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Except for one.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Marius?
Let's
Nope.
go free a city, shall we?
Okay, wow. Well, Giada said she wanted to say something about stopping Ludwine, so let's do this real quick. Marius, though, what do you want to say?
You should get some sleep. Big day coming up.
Yeah. See, you're still up.
Right. Things feel different now. Wrong, somehow. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been fighting for my cause all this time. Why is this different?
You helped me through some rough Sokka, Envoy. Your cause became my cause at that point. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for, what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradis until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Sokka when you think about it.
Well, I'm glad you're with me.
Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap.
Ah.
I'll be all right. You go get some.
Wait. I have an unspent point? What? Huh. Okay, well that's... I don't know where that came from. Let's do the critical strike, because I was looking at that earlier.
Get some blessed rest.
What do you got, Giada?
Can't sleep? Neither can I.
Yeah.
We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradis militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Yeah, I have influence in court. My report will change minds.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side.
No, it isn't.
And I fear it won't be the last.
The Living Lands accepted me. I can't forget that.
All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Yeah, thanks for the warning.
I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. Time for you to get some rest. We have a big day ahead of us.
You said something about Ludwin, though. Yeah, we're cross paths with Ludwin. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing. Ludwin is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
How so?
Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
How do I use this?
By staying alive, of course. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
Okay. Let's see if we can talk a god.
Thanks for talking.
Not a god. Talk a Death Knight to death.
I can't wait to give the
Shit.
Steel Garrote a piece of my mind. Their reckoning is long overdue.
You're gonna give them a lot more than a piece of your mind. Save some for the rest of us.
Odd fighting alongside the militia, but it feels right. Like we're fighting for the survival of the lands.
How many times do we have to teach the Steel Garrote this lesson?
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? All right. Oh, ow, oh. Hey, what's up? Was there a gate up there I could have opened too? Kinda. Yeah, I probably just took the weird way. Oh hell. Oh hell, I have to still have the double guns. You know what, screw it. The only problem I have with that already is that I can't get headshots because it aims for center mass. Alright, the fight begins. Oh, what are we looking at over there? Dead body.
We got 'em all. I was just getting warm.
Give me your stuff. Hey, fellas. Hey.
It's all right.
I wonder if this will work.
Don't just stand there. Ugh, I've got this.
Alright, I believe in you. Hey!
We shall tear your enemies apart.
It's the well-dressed ogre guy that I helped. Sup, losers? Oh hell, I don't have abilities on my stuff. Wait, that's not the ability I wanted on there. I wanted that on one. I like Fire and Ice and the Leap of Daring. Oh wait, you know what? Let's do the fun thing. Sup, losers? Hell yeah! Oh, that was cool. Let me loot. Oh, that's not a lootable, I guess. Wait. Is that my buddy? Hey. Did you see what I just did? I can't do it again. Damn it. Alright, bear. I kind of wish I saved it for this crowd, because it was a lot more. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Just to make sure I remember, keep that on a hotbar. That way the timer's there. Hey, the big guy's helping too. He made me miss my shot because I ran out of stamina. Yeah! Try to shoot me? How do you like that? Oops, I missed. Okay, well, guys, I've appreciated this, but... That's cool.
Foolishness.
You're right. And when you're right, you're right. Oh. Well, here's a winch. Oh, I leveled up. No, I reached max level. Okay. So that is the cap. What do we want to spend our last point on? What do I want to spend our last character point on? My intellect is still 1. So is my constitution. Yeah, let's do my damage up. Yeah, let's make our dodges quicker. I have another point. Even better. Let's do something from the warrior side. Hey, killing enemies restores my companion's health. I have no companion point, unfortunately. Ah, well. Hey, are you still helping me out? Oh, I see where we are. Ah, you missed. Ah, you didn't miss that time. How do you like this? You don't seem to be a fan for a fanatic. Don't you swing at me. Do you know who I think I am? Oh, hell yeah, lightning bolt. Yeah, get closer so I can do this. Great job. Oh. I like that the big guy's helping us this whole way through. Oh, you know what? This is going to be one of those things where they just keep coming, isn't it? Let's see.
I'll hang back and watch the game.
Marius, what? Okay.
Bravo!
Because I did have that fight earlier that was just constantly spawning enemies. Hey, bud.
Welcome to the place of battle, Envoy. It pleases me to greet you in full health. I thank you again for the medicine.
You sound better than you did in the Tusks. Glad you're here, doing well again.
Thank you. It is good to be myself again. I traveled here for you, Envoy. When I learned of the events in Paradis from the dwarves as they marched out of the Tusks, I knew where I'd find you. I hear that you have chosen to defend the living lands. I will honor my life debt to you by keeping the peace here, after the battle.
Well, the kith of the living lands deserve to be free. I'm happy to fight for them.
The kith of the living lands? They mean nothing to me. But that is unimportant. Let us waste no more breath. Breath is too precious, as both you and I know. I will leave you to the war now. You have my vow, envoy, and my thanks once more.
That guy had a debilitating lung fungus that we helped him with. Oh, he did kidnap a lady to get there. Hey!
You better not make us regret this.
Go on. Finish what we started.
I remember you two. You set traps to kill Adir, and now you're working to help kill Adir. Oof. Oh, there's the Balrog.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I thought you left town weeks ago.
I did. Steel Garrote's gone too far. I'm putting a stop to it.
About time. You're the only one Ludwig will listen to.
Maybe. Any other survivors? Well, actually, is everyone from the Mermaid's Den alright? That's a nicer way to phrase it.
Of course. We came here first. I had to pull Nasha away from pouring hot oil off the roof. Listen, one of the Garrote's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Never changed, Juliana.
Why should I? It's always worked before. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garrote a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
Hey. So who else is in here? Oh, well. Sapiento de Falva.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the Garrote set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
And soon there'll be thaumaturges in here.
What if you stay there? Just until we've cleared a path.
They will run you through before you get 10 steps out the door.
We should be helping Cad. We're soldiers, aren't we?
We are helping. We're helping her.
Hey.
I'd like to see the Garrote take Paradis from us.
Hey.
We may not make it out of here alive.
Oh, hey.
Envoy, am I ever glad to see you?
Are you?
The Steel Garrote's gone fucking mad.
Yep.
Everyone's scared, Envoy. When will this end?
I don't know. Hey there.
Envoy. I doubted I'd ever see you again. I imagine I could guess what brings you back to Paradis. I must thank you once again for bringing me the Luminous Adra so long ago.
How'd your experiment go?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a complete failure, of course. But from that failure, I learned much.
Okay.
With some creative exploration, I was able to refine the Adra into a poultice that heals wounds at a fantastic rate.
Creative exploration, huh?
Shorthand for trying literally every reagent, mixture, or process I can think of to produce any result at all. Forgive me, I may have contributed to one too many research journals in my time. One must always put one's best foot forward.
Yeah.
I know you have much to do in town, so I'll let you go. Thank you again for everything.
Yeah. You were talking about a canal key. I remember the Balrog. Yeah, I had a back door. I was hoping I'd be going through there. Now I'm a little confused. Oh, I guess it's probably to go toward the right, so I still have to fight these. Hey, it's our favorite graffiti. The hell was that noise? What's up, losers? Oh, hell. You got a cleric. Let's fix that. Damn it, I missed because I was trying to hit him and dodge. Hey. There we go. Now you've got no heals. No deal. Is Is this where I was expected? Ah, that's where I was supposed to go. Okay, well. I guess we're... You go away. Drop in. Well, I goofed up that encounter, but, you know. You know what? I'm gonna kill them and then take the canal passage anyways. Boink. Hey, the canals. It's been so long since I was here. Yeah. Good job, pirate guy. Paradis guy. Yeah, you're right. So where does this drop me? Right there. Okay, so it does give me a path around the BS. And here's... oh. The hell was that? Oh, shit. Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna make this short because I don't want to deal with all of y'all, so let's just... no thank you. Oh, you're taking electric damage. Stop that. Oh. Damn it, I tried to make this go quicker. What's the giant? That looks like a big magfolk. It's just a giant robot. A lot of them were sent to destroy the original Godless centuries ago by Wodeka, so I'm assuming it's like her thing. Ow. Hello. I could be a right dick and summon the bodies of the dead to help. Ah, I missed. Where are we at? You are. Swarm him.
I'm taking the main plaza. I'll stay with you. Don't do anything to me.
Hey, militia captain.
Came around to our side. Yes, guys.
We don't talk about that. Anyone seen a blue guy? He was like one of my first companions.
Your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Oh,
Prelude
that might be him.
One final visit, shall we?
Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
Let's make sure she stays dead this time. All right, dearie.
I guess that's an idea. I can't pick up this sword in particular? Okay. Actually, I've got 69 health potions. Hell yeah. I'm gonna quick save. I just did. I do it again because I don't even care. Oh, I like this. This is where I died the first time. It's all cleared out.
There you are.
What's up, loser?
So, you survived the garden. Did you You come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
I don't want to kill you, I just want this to end.
Our conflict was foretold the moment you were born. You can no more avoid it than I can die. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
This isn't order, Ludwig.
Oh, but it is. Some wounds must be cauterized in order to heal.
Cauterized? Your troops have nearly burned Paradis to the ground.
The only question is, what's to be done with you? You, who were once so bright and promising. Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand. Is that what I want to say? Yeah.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
I won't fight you. I don't need to. I like that I finally get to use one of these.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor, or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter, but you will die. Every vestige of Sapadal must be wiped from this earth. The Burned Queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Ooh. If Wodika's as powerful as she claims, why doesn't she kill me herself?
The Burned Queen doesn't need to sully her power with mortal concerns. Not when she can rely on me. I will pursue her ambitions until my bones grind themselves to dust. While you are little more than a nursemaid to your diseased false god. Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the Burned Queen, the goddess of retribution. I am her sword arm, her will in the world. And so long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
Ooh.
But she fails, and fails, and fails her god. How long until Wodika finds a new avatar?
Wodika tested you again and again. I like these are all high-level checks. Wodika tested you again and again and again, and in the end you failed her.
Temporary setbacks. The war for the living lands can still be won. And if I must stand alone against you, the militia, and every farmer you've given a sword, then I will. I will die 1,000 times for my queen, if that's what she desires. I've done all that I could. She sees that. She must. I believed we were alike, Envoy. That when the time came for you to prove your loyalty, you would choose Adir. I believed the dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does me. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you. Yet here you stand before me, my enemy, unopposed by the gods. Why?
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodika when she needed her most. Where is she now?
Really pays for focusing on a skill. Yeah, I focused on 2, and here we have the 15 out of 15 choice. Would've left you to do it all on your own. Now she's punishing you for failing her. It's not fair.
The Burned Queen has always had my back against the world. I don't need anything else. I can still prevail. I must.
Love that it's an option to circumvent the fight. Yeah. She's not coming to save you. It's just you against the entire living lands.
I feel her fire in me. I know I do.
Do you?
Man, even the gods like, what the fuck?
My lady! Where are you?
No answer.
You gotta go walk your dog and prep dinner? Okay, have fun. I think I'm done here almost. She's... She doesn't love you anymore if she ever did.
No! It's not true!
Shame. Suffocating shame.
You doubt.
Stop! I can't!
Give it up, Ludwin. It's over.
No! 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 Forgive me!
Oh, hell yeah!
Borica!
She got
Wherever
ragdolled.
Ludwin is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last.
I think I did just finish the game.
Wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis.
Yep.
As though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it. The ringing of a distant bell. The waving of banners. And cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The Oracle Sargamus emerges from the Temple of Aethys, unburdened by any purpose but for the one you gave him. He makes the long voyage to the Deadfire Archipelago and travels in the footsteps of his god, giving aid and comfort to those wronged by Aethys where he can. When his energy flags, he recalls the compassion you extended him. and he returns to his work with renewed devotion. His new labors cannot fill the hole left by his god's passing from the world, but they give him succor during the long hours of the night. He dies alone in the Deerwood, beloved of no one, but remembered by all he knew. He does not forget you. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the United Settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first, but after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Messiverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yardsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yardsley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon. The rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together, and in time, they learn to fix themselves.
Good.
They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Oh. That was a weird, abrupt stop. Everything's about to change. Yeah, it changed from slideshows to credits. I don't want to fix this damn golem. Fix yourself, Rock Boy. Yeah, I'm not your mechanic. That was fun. Now what am I going to do with my life? Now what? That's what I'm asking. Oh, you stuck around? I appreciate that. Got to see the epilogue, so to speak. Well... that was cool. Oh, I can... How fast can I go? Whoa! I know that guy. No, I'm just... Whee! I want to know how everything's going to change. Wow, these credits are pretty long, huh? There we go. Oh, it just takes me to the main menu. Cool. So that was Avowed. Really good character interactions, fun gameplay. Had some weirdness with, like, the way some of the quests were scripted. But golly. Oh, Brooklyn Arts, you caught so many Pokemon. Great. Well, actually, this is perfectly timed. Now to finish Pillars of Eternity backwards storytelling. Well, I was thinking of doing Pillars of Eternity at some point. And then Pillars 2 after that. Maybe Tyranny, but I don't know, because that one feels a bit more apprehensive to play because you play in a world where the bad guys already won and you're like working for them. But Tyranny isn't even part of the same universe, it's just another Obsidian RPG. I loved the end, having that successive like skill check dialogues to get Ludwig to just fall over. Don't do Tyranny? Yeah. Well, either way, I know that a week from today, we're going back to Neverwinter Nights. I don't know if I want to do Neverwinter Nights twice a week. Might do something else on Tuesdays. I don't know what yet. Maybe something a little more fast-paced to offset the slower Neverwinter Nights. But I do want to play this again on my own probably, because I have a few ideas of what I want to do for other runs. But just dance on Twitch. I don't even have a camera. And I don't have the body for dancing, really. What did you miss? What do you mean? In terms of... Huh. I haven't decided what I want to do alongside Neverwinter Nights. Oh, you went to walk the dogs, yeah. Well, Lauren's been talking since. Okay, so... What was the last thing you had sent? Was it like, now it's Lauren's turn? Basically, right after you sent that, Ludwin just fell over dead because she lost faith in her god. And then the credits came. And we got to see the sort of results of all the things we did in a kind of a slideshow. And then the credits rolled. Yeah. But that's it for Avowed. I really hope there's some like DLC stuff, because there were some major blank spaces on the map. Like there was a big snowy area in the northwest and a swamp to the like middle westish, just north of Emerald Stair, and then there was like a big sort of plains to the east. So there are spaces on the map that could be filled in. But until then, next week we're doing some Neverwinter Nights, going back into that, and something new. I don't know what it is. It's going to be fun juggling that with my upload schedule on YouTube. But thanks for showing up, showing out, watching, commenting, judging me, having fun. You want to fight that big bastard? Hello, Chromalfian. You saw the big guy? Yeah, I'm surprised we just got to watch it in the background, stomping down Paradis. I feel bad that you're chatting now, because I'm wrapping up. Actually, this is perfect, because it's almost 5 hours in, which is usually when I stop anyways, so I'm glad I didn't like stop the game only 2 hours in and was stuck almost not streaming, basically. But I'm heading out. Thanks for hanging out and showing up. I'm gonna be back on Tuesday with something new, 11 a.m. Pacific. Y'all can convert your time zones yourself. I'm lazy. Neverwinter Nights and Pillars. I don't want to do Pillars because Neverwinter Nights is already a classic style RPG. Like I think if I do Pillars, it'll be after I finish Neverwinter Nights. Was anticlimactic? Yeah. With the dialogue choices, I mean, I think it was a good character ending, but I did already fight Ludwin earlier, so I'm glad that they gave the option to not, because that is a pretty classic like Obsidian Studios and Black Isle Studios thing. Like the original Fallout, you could convince the final boss to just off themselves as well, but that is the end all be all. So thanks for showing up. Hope to see you next time, and until then, take care.